What's going on, all you wild agents out there? It's your two favorite Tom Cruise impersonators back with some more Mission Impossible reviews. I'm Agent Logan Myers, my good mate over there.
And as always, I'm Agent Henry Hill. And as my mate over there, Logan, was talking about, we've been reviewing all the Mission Impossible movies leading up until Dead Reckoning Part 1, which is releasing in just a couple short days. We're super excited about this. This has been Logan's first time watching all these films in the franchise. So I'm just as excited, talking about him with this movie as I am reviewing them with you guys. And we are back tonight to talk about the sixth film in the franchise. What's the name of this movie, Logan?
Mission Impossible Fallout.
It's done is done when we say it's done. Showtime.
Oh my God.
And that's right. It's called Mission Impossible Fallout. And Fallout, as you can guess, has to do with the fallout of a nuclear explosion. And they're looking for plutonium, as always. It's the world has to be at stake for Ethan Hunt and his IMF agents to be involved. And we're picking up, shortly after what happened in Rogue Nation with, them going after the syndicate in that movie. Well, this time, after the villain from Rogue Nation was captured, Solomon Lane, he's been captured. So there's these other syndicate members known as the Apostles that are kind of, coming in and filling the power void left by Solomon Lane. They're called the Apostles, and they're going after this plutonium that's out there. And of course, when people are going after plutonium, it's never a good thing. Remember Back to the Future and the plutonium?
Of course, that's what I heard plutonium in Back to the Future. But yeah, if it gets in the hands of this anarchist group, the Apostles, they plan on blowing up Jerusalem, Vatican, and Mecca. So it's like, of course, it's not going to end well. And time is of the essence with Ethan and the crew trying to find and stop these guys.
Yes, and Christopher McQuarrie's back, having directed Rogue Nation, and he had to up his game for this one. Everybody's got to up the stakes and up the ante. Tom Cruise back. He's got the Top Gun haircut there back. Where he's rocked some longer hair in the previous movies, the previous two. He's back, looking like he did in Top Gun Maverick, and rocking the shorter hair, Ethan Hunt, like he did in the first movie as well. And we see some new faces in this movie as well. One that you think of right off the top of the bat is Henry Cavill, rocking a mustache, so looking different than he has ever looked before on screen, playing Superman, obviously. And, at this point, Ethan's faced everybody, and why not Ethan versus Superman?
Yeah, this is when he was filming Justice League, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's when they had to do the CGI, the upper
CGI,
lip, and it looked,
it looked terrible. Yeah, Henry Cavill, but Henry Cavill plays the CIA agent Walker. At first they kind of get along, and then throughout the film they really start not liking one another, which sets up a lot of great fight sequences. One that comes to mind, of course, is in the bathroom with Henry Cavill and Tom Cruise and the other Asian guy just going buck wild, throwing tile and just going through the tile and glass and everything.
Faces being thrown into sinks.
Henry Cavill going like this. All massive and just really memorable action scenes one after the next throughout the film.
Yes, that's what these films are known for, the big action sequences. So many in this. We see the scene of Ethan, obviously, with the helicopter at the end. He learned to fly a helicopter, of course. What else does this guy do? He flies jets. He's got to learn how to fly a helicopter. And Christopher McQuarrie is going to, set up some cameras and get it all, on film, and some amazing action sequences and stunt as per usual. It's Ethan, same old Ethan. He's going to try to outdo himself. And they had a big task, coming off of Rogue Nation. That was just an insane action film. And, this film doesn't disappoint at all in regards to that. But some more new faces that we saw. Angela Bassett was in this. Just a fun series and bringing back people from the previous films. Of course, Luther's back, Benji, the IMF team. Jeremy Renner didn't come back for this, which was interesting. So hopefully he'll be back within, the next, I don't think he's in Dead Reckoning. So hopefully he'll come back soon. He was missing from this, but, really with all the awesome action and, with the apostles going after Ethan, there was some crazy sequences, great action, and as always, some great impossible sequences.
Yeah, you almost forgot White Widow, The Crown.
Yes, that's right.
Vanessa Kirby playing White Widow. I thought she was really fantastic. She's like a crime broker, so up to no good, but I thought she was really fantastic and brought like a new energy to this movie.
She did, yeah. I did forget about her for a minute, but she's going to be in Dead Reckoning too. So that character is going to move forward. Yes, she was very good. She's looking to get the power, much like Jeremy Renner was in the mayor of Kingstown.
Overall, I've had a really great time, watching all these Mission Impossible movies back to back. Mission Impossible 6, Fallout, definitely my favorite Mission Impossible film thus far. It's really going to set up for the next film. We'll probably go even bigger. But really impressed with this movie, the action sequences. I love the characters. I loved all the returning characters, new faces along the way, what they're going against in this film, the bad guy that shows up and his people, and just really the action set pieces and the whole scope of the film just looks massive like the last one, and they just seem to get better and better characters that you really care about to see what happens to them. So had a blast with Fallout. Definitely going to be picking this one up on 4K. So that being said, I'm giving Mission Impossible Fallout 4.5 out of 5 Simon Pegg hair pieces.
Another thing worth mentioning, Wes Bentley in the end. Ethan's ex-wife's new husband showing up. They meet up at the end, so it was cool to see Michelle Monaghan back as that character, as well as another stunt that I forgot to mention when he's jumping across the buildings. When in the poster there on the side of Logan there, when he jumped, he actually broke his ankle when he hits the building, and that take where he breaks his ankle is all on film there, so you can see when he's getting up, it's completely broken, and you can see him start to run, and then they cut there. He couldn't go on after that. They had to stop production for 8 months after that while he recuperated. So just the links to what Tom Cruise is, going to in these movies, and because he really wants to save the theatrical experience. He wants you to go see these movies in theaters. So it keeps movie theaters going, with all the streaming and everything. And even though we enjoyed these movies at home, when you watch them in the theater, it's a whole another experience. And these are meant to be viewed in a big theater along with other people, so you can cheer and, gasp and, have to catch your breath with an audience. So yes, I really enjoyed Fallout. It's the best of the series so far. We'll see what happens with the next one. But yes, it raised the stakes in every single way. Near perfect action film. And with that being said, I'm going to give Mission Impossible Fallout, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 Ethan Hunt hairpieces. Of course, we know he's not wearing a hairpiece.
Beautiful hair on that. We want to hear from all you action enthusiasts out there. What did you like about Mission Impossible Fallout? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite film in the franchise? And what are you excited for in the upcoming film? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild boys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
We're almost done reviewing all the films of the franchise. I mean, this was the last one we had to catch up with, before the brand new one. So that's exciting. We covered these 6 films, in less than a month, and a couple weeks, really, which is pretty phenomenal. It was a great binge. Considering how long some of these were, especially the last 2 in the franchise, they're nearly 3 hours long. It doesn't feel like that at all. You're so invested in these characters and the action going on. It's just a testament to this, what they try to do with these movies, and Tom Cruise's commitment to this character, McQuarrie bringing in something new. And from the first film to the 6th film, you really see the growth of these characters and the growth of the action and what they're able to do. And, relying less and less on CGI. I think that's really the key here. It's more realistic stunts and less of the masks and silly kind of gags and explosions that we saw from, Mission Impossible 2. Really, we want to hear what you guys think of Mission Impossible Fallout and the Mission Impossible franchise as a whole. Tell us your favorites, your favorite stunts, your favorite characters. We want to hear it all. So thank you guys for watching our review of Mission Impossible Fallout. This mission, if you choose to accept it, is to come back within a couple days here, and we will have our review of the brand new installment, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So until then, I'm Uncle Henry Hill.
And I'm Uncle Tom Cruise. Until the next Mission Impossible review. Cheers!
Cheers.